What up, Scorpio? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So I'm a little late on this, guys, but this is going to be your mid-month September reading. So let's see what's going on. All right. So what is going on for the sign of Scorpio? And this is going to be from September 15th to October 15th, okay? All right. Let's see what's going on with you guys. And for those of you looking for personal readings, I will always leave all the information in the description of the video. And I'm just about caught up with all of the readings from when I've been out. So you guys shouldn't have to wait too long, okay? Okay. All right, guys. So the energy of this reading is the Two of Wands in reverse. So this is just a feeling of being lost, not knowing which path you want to take in life, which direction you want to take. Behind that, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So you could have had an air sign around you that was extremely reckless, or it could have been you guys taking on this reckless energy. But with the Five of Wands in reverse, there was some sort of tense situation that you did release and you did let go of, just in order to find balance within yourself. All right, so let's see how this plays out. So the first card that you guys have for your past is the Three of Swords. Okay, so there's something disappointing here. There's something that, caused a heartbreak. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, and it made you extremely guarded. Okay, here comes that Knight of Swords again. So for some of you, you could have been dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, for others, the Knight of Swords comes in when we really just have to leave a situation in the past. We just need to have tunnel vision to get ourselves the fuck out of whatever we were dealing with. So you definitely could have taken this energy just to move forward and know that you're not going to get yourself, stuck in this situation. Okay? You realize that after whatever this was, you had to start over, and you had to start just with what you had. Okay? So there's definitely a vulnerability that you guys have with that. Now, the next card you guys have for your past is the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, you're seeing everything for what it is. Okay? Everything's out on the table at this point. Again, this did cause a new start, and it made you it gave you the need to move forward. Okay? The last card is the Lover's card. So this all could have been, regarding a love situation. For some of you, you could have been dealing with a Gemini. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. So it could have been that you were happy in a relationship. Four of Swords. So something regarding this relationship made you feel like you just had to kind of take a break. Or the relationship itself could have given you a much needed break. But there's some sort of union here, something that made you guys happy, where it's like, this is your resting place, in a sense. All right? Something that made you feel very, very abundant. All right? Now, in your present moment, we have the Tower card in the reverse. So someone in your life is switching up on you in a big way. And this is something that's going to affect you. All right? Ace of Swords. So it could be bringing on a new start here. King of Swords. So definitely some, some air signs that you guys are dealing with this month. So I think this is more in regards to your past situation here, whatever it was that made you guys guarded. You have to move forward from the situation. So, with the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords, this is a big, big step in cutting out what's not necessary. Anytime, the King of Swords comes up, he's the person to take the bullshit out of your life. So for some of you, yes, this could be an air sign that you're dealing with. For others of you, you're just moving forward. Whatever the situation was that had you heartbroken or bothered or whatever happened in the past, you have this tunnel vision to get the fuck away from it. And that's exactly what you do. You reject the situation. You cut it out with this Ace of Swords. This is Five of Pentacles about. So either you guys leave someone in the dark or they leave you in the dark. But you guys, I think it's you guys leaving someone behind. And not worrying about this thing anymore. All right, Page of Cups. So this new love that came in here, for some of you, it's going to be a new love. For others, it's just a relationship that you already had, a partnership that you already had. But I think that that's what's giving you the strength to reject what wasn't good for you. And so far, everything with this love relationship does look good and healthy. And I love that, guys, because, we'll be honest, you guys have had some questionable readings in the past. Just a lot of heartache, a lot of, picking up the rug and taking out what's under there, just cleaning up shop, doing some spring cleaning. So I see some good things here. I see you guys really nipping something in the butt that's not serving you. So I'm happy to see that. And this could be you, just giving someone messages of love and feeling loving yourself. Okay, the next card you have is the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is a fantastic start. It's something that's going to be stable. It's something that's going to have a very strong foundation. And there's a new start here, but you're in your head about it. Okay? It's like you don't know if this is something that you deserve or if it's the real thing. Because I think it's scaring you, especially if this is someone that makes you feel like you can rest, makes you feel like this is your home. Especially for the single Scorpios, you guys are tired. You guys have been through a lot of shit. So if there's something new that's starting here, it's like, oh my God, like I'd love to rest my head and I'd love to call this home. But I've been through so much bullshit that I don't know if you're playing with me or not right now. Okay, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, this is the need to get back to the drawing boards, to try to figure out another option, to move forward with what it is that you want. Or there could be someone that's offering you this start. It's right there. It's on the table. And you're just like, you know what? I don't know. Because you've been through so much. All right? Whatever this is, guys, because you're getting the Two of Cups here, this is a good thing. All right? So stop looking for something that could be bad in this. I really think it's a good thing, and I really think for the majority of you, I know this is a general reading, but if this resonates up to now, then I think you should give this a shot. I don't think that a new person should have to pay for what people in your past did. Okay? Yeah, even behind that, the Devil card in the reverse. All right? It's like this relationship is taking you out of a toxic place. It's like this person, they bring out better qualities in you than have been brought out in the past by other people. The next card you have is the Page of Wands. So there is passion here that's sparking in. For some of you, it could be air. For others of you, it could be earth. Okay? Every element is here on the table, guys. And there's something about, these messages of passion in the future that they come in and they're conventional. Why is the Hierophant in reverse here? The World card. Okay. All right. So we got the Queen of Swords. So it's already telling me what's happening here. You have a new start being presented to you. You're not sure if you want to take it, but then here you are getting messages from someone. And this is in alignment with the bullshit that's happened in the past, the hurt that you had, the situation and person that you had to cut out. And, I feel that this person comes back, trying to sell you a dream again. And you're just like, no, this is done. I already know where this path leads. I'm not doing it. You're good. I'm sorry that you're upset that I found someone else, but you're a shitty person, okay? So, it's not going to be for everyone, especially those cross-watching that have broken up with a Scorpio. I don't mean it personally. Don't get in the comments talking shit. But whatever this is just done. And with the Queen of Swords, she's cutting this situation out or this person out so that you can follow your path to emotional fulfillment because you have a beautiful new start that's coming. So I see you guys doing everything that you need to protect yourselves and protect the situation. Ooh. The next card you guys have is the Justice card. So things are finally balancing out. Yay, Scorpio. All right, the Emperor in the reverse. Let's be careful, though. There could be someone fake among us. This could be an Aries, or this could be somebody that comes off as just a very powerful person. All right, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Now, the Emperor in the reverse could also be someone who wears their heart on their sleeve in a sense. Because just with the cards and the layouts and everything around it, I don't think that this is necessarily a bad thing. Um, from my knowledge of Scorpios, I feel like, especially when you guys are hurt, you guys will go out, you guys will look bomb, you guys will sell the whole world this whole image that is just like, I'm doing good, I'm popping, I don't need you, I'm good without you. But then you go home and it's like, fuck, and it's like you feel that pain. So I think that this is just a type of situation where there's something really, really good coming in, but you might be acting nonchalant about it. But really, your heart is on your sleeve with this. Okay, and I think that that's where the mask comes in. I don't think it's anything malicious. I think that it's something that you're doing to protect yourself in a sense. But you are getting out of that shell that you guys have been in. Okay? What's up, Swayze? You gonna visit Scorpios today? Or no? Swayze hasn't been around for my videos lately, guys. Alright, so let's see what's going on. We have the Knight of Wands as your last card here. So the Knight of Wands is somebody who is very passionate, somebody who's very driven, someone who sees something that they want and they completely go after it. And, for some of you, you could be dealing with a fire sign in this case. And he's here. All right, 10 of Swords in reverse. Guys, there's something good coming in. And whatever this is, it's reminding you who you are. Okay? It's reminding you that love is possible and that there's good people in this world and there's someone that can treat you right out there. Okay? 7 of Wands in the reverse. So there might be a sense of frustration here. And it might be you guys being a little cold and guarded. And I think it's just because, especially with the last readings I've done for Scorpio, I can totally see you guys being extremely guarded against new things coming in just because of all the bullshit that you've been fed. So it's like, well, how can I believe this girl or guy when they're selling me the same story that everyone else in the past has sold me? And the person in the past screwed me over. The situation in the past screwed me over. So how do I know that this is a good thing? Okay? But I think it's going to be a very solid thing for a lot of you. I think at this point, the only thing that can ruin this is your own thoughts. But I don't see any cards of maliciousness. I don't see any cards about third parties. And that's the first time, guys. That's the first time I've seen something just solid for you. And I see you guys standing your ground, and I see you leaving something in the past that probably didn't serve you. And I see you being strong and sticking up for yourself. And knowing what you deserve. And not settling unless you get what you deserve. I'm happy for you guys. I'm truly, truly happy for you guys. Let me know how this plays out for you. Now, as always, I'm going to pull you guys a Earth Magic Oracle card by Stephen D. Farmer. See what it is that Scorpios need to hear for this month. Okay? You guys must be special because Swayze hasn't been around in a while. So I'm happy to see Swayze here for the party. Here for the Scorpio party. You like Scorpios, Swayze? They cool, right? Alright. What does the sign of Scorpio need to hear from September 15th to October 15th? What does the sign of Scorpio need to hear? What do they need to focus on? What is their guidance? Sorry guys, this is a new, well, this is a pretty new deck. I don't use it often, just for the mid-months. So let's see what's in here. Okay, beautiful. So you guys got Lotus Flower, Unfoldment. Okay. I haven't pulled this card, I don't think I've ever pulled this card actually. So let's see what this is about. Okay, here we go. The lotus flower sits upon one of its leaves, having risen to the surface as the sun, held in the hand of God, invites it upward to the light. This unique plant is rooted in the mud and muck at the bottom of a body of water, its stems reaching to the surface where the leaf rests quietly. At night, the flower closes and sinks below the surface, only to rise with the daylight and once again gradually unfolds its petals, its stem extending above the waterline 3 feet or more. What we learn from this amazing plant is how our own spiritual path unfolds and opens to the light, then at times gently folds in on itself for a proper rest when the daylight fades. This period is just as necessary as the growth, for it allows the plant to integrate what it has gained in nourishment during the day. It's also just as important that it is rooted, and it is yet another miracle of nature that something so exquisitely beautiful is formed from the mud and silt at the water's bottom. Your spiritual unfoldment is occurring at all times, whether or not you're aware of it. It is inevitable as long as you put your trust in the hands of the Creator, the one who holds the light. Like the lotus, your soul is always reaching for light to fulfill its karmic destiny. But even in that process, there are periods of darkness and times to rest. It's a natural cycle, one that cannot be coerced or halted. It has an innate rhythm of its own, one that is unique to being that is you. You do not need to strive or be driven by spiritual ambition. It does no good to try to force growth upon yourself or others for that matter. Allowing is the key here. Allow the place in you that naturally wants to follow the light to do so, while recognizing that even when you have complete faith, you will face challenges and occasionally suffering. Your steady faith and love will guide you on your journey of returning to the light. I don't think you guys could have gotten a better card because honestly, looking at the past situation, I feel like you guys have been dealt some questionable hands. Okay. So the universe was just testing you in the past. And now, you find yourself sitting at the bottom with all this muddy bullshit, but here you are coming up on top. It's about time. And I'm happy to see this. There's, the reading started with heartbreak, but you're walking away from that, and you're going towards something good. You're going towards something giving. You're going towards something patient, something loving. All right, and from what the reading said, you are going to get tested. You know, these things from the past, once it sees you happy, it's gonna come back in, and it's gonna say, "Well, I see you happy, and I like you happy, so I want you." And it's up to you to say no. All right, you guys have to believe people for what it is that they have done. Okay, not what they say, what they have done. So think about it. When somebody from the past comes back, forget everything they're saying. Just remember everything they've done to you, and then tell me if that's something that you want to go back to. For 97% of you, I'm gonna say that's a big fat no. All right, so you guys got it. You have this new thing coming in. You're saying no to the past. This is what I've been wanting for you guys for months. And you guys are finally here. And I know a lot of you have been saying, "Oh, these readings are so similar. They're so similar." That's life, okay? When we're growing and we're getting over things, you don't, change overnight. Some people do. But it's a gradual thing, all right? Healing is a gradual thing. We can't just wake up okay the next day. So I'm glad to see that most of you are okay? That you're getting through things, that you have new love coming in, that you have someone that's going to take care of you, and that you're saying no to the past. I don't think there's anything more beautiful than that. So, guys, keep it up. I'll be back in just a few days for your October readings. This should just be a bonus, but I love you guys. You know that. So if you guys need a personal reading, you guys know where to find me. I'll leave everything in the description. Good luck with everything, Scorpios. Take care.